Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy September 2nd. It is Tuesday, the day after Labor Day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. We had a family reunion, so there was lots of good food and fun. And, my bipolar 1 check-in for the week is that I'm normal. No mania, no depression. I did drink over the weekend. I had given up drinking for quite a while, but I've had some beer. And over the weekend I had some liquor, and that's where I can run into trouble, but I didn't drink that much. And I'm starting to lose my Zyprexa weight. I've gone down one size. I got up to a 2X. I am now in a 1X, and I'm hoping to get into a large soon enough. So that's all I have about that. I want to talk a little bit about the matter of federal funding for mental health care getting cut, because one of my friends on Facebook brought it up and I said I'd look into it. I haven't looked a whole lot into it, but this is what I have so far. And please offer your opinions, your facts, your comments in the comment section about this topic, or any topic. I don't care. I don't care what you talk to me about. Okay, so federal funding for Medicaid has been reduced by 15%, which is $1 trillion over 10 years. What I cannot tell you is whether this is Medicaid as a whole or Medicaid just for mental health. Because when I received government services, I didn't qualify for like medical Medicaid, just for the block grant, and things like that. So what happens is that it leads to closures. The place where I received services that I have so many issues with, if you've watched all my videos, they're closed, which makes me happy. And it can result in a loss of services, and state funds can't handle all of the overdoses, because mental health and substance abuse often go hand in hand. They're treated together. I have like some opinions about that. I feel like because I have a substance abuse history, I have to like advocate for myself and tell the professionals that I'm not using and things like that. Weed always gets me in trouble, but I'm not giving up weed, dang it. Okay, so my opinion on that is, oh yeah, and it's COVID era funding. That's what I was going to talk about. Okay, so they've reduced funding by 15%, but it's my understanding that it was just this extra funding that was under the Biden era that's now being cut. So we're kind of like back to where we used to be, which isn't necessarily like bad, because I received services under Bush and under Obama. And I don't know what the mental health system is like. I know here in Michigan, due to a Republican state rep, as a matter of fact, in the state of Michigan, you're guaranteed a bed if you're in crisis. So you're guaranteed a bed into a mental institution if you self-harm or you have ideations of homicide or self-harm or anything like that. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about real quick is I saw a post today of somebody talking about how they have bipolar, but they've also been diagnosed with a borderline personality disorder, and they feel that they are in psychosis. However, their psych is telling them to do the therapy instead of take medications. This is kind of sort of what happened to me. I was never diagnosed with bipolar 1 when I should have been. But when you have BPD, you are not entitled to psychosis. You are no longer entitled to suffer. You have to go through a program, and if you don't get better, they say that you're not using your skills. So be very wary of that. And just remember, guys, there's no definition of normal, okay? What frame of reference are they getting all these disorders from? I think there's negative traits that people can have. This is just my opinion as like a mentally ill person who's been through some bullshit. Like, I don't know. If you're having psychosis, guys, please go somewhere and get a freaking pill. It will make it stop. The pill might make you fat, but you know, whatever. I should go on a carnivore diet. This is a Diet Coke. It's poison, but I didn't eat McDonald's. My husband picked this up for me today. That is probably one of my biggest vices nutritionally as far as my diet goes, is I drink a lot of Diet Coke. Okay, well, I guess that's it for now. If I can think of anything else, I'll hop back on. Okay, have a good day, guys. Bye.